Hello, my name is Gary Siegel, a solutions engineer at Mend. In this short video, I'm going to be describing and demonstrating asynchronous report creation updates that were added to version 22.9.1 released on October 23rd, 2022. With this update, Mend has added the My Reports menu to the user interface. This menu is a place where you can collect asynchronously generated reports and download at any time after they have been generated. At this time, there are two reports that can be generated in the background. They're both inventory reports. One is an inventory report scoped to the entire organization or product or projects within it, and the other is available within the Global Administration Control panel. I'll show you the reports for the organization first, as this is available to most users. With this report, one visits the inventory report generation screen and then clicks the Export button. Now, the first thing you'll do is select the scope you'd like to have for this inventory. With it set as shown on the screen here, with all products and projects, we'll get a list of every library across the entire Mend organization. If desired, you can select a product scope or all the way down to a project. Next, you can filter the results by library name, type, description, licenses, or the occurrences. For example, the library name is very useful if you're looking for a specific library and don't care about everything else. For example, log4j. With this setting, the report will only list occurrences of log4j within the desired scope. I'm going to leave this blank so I get all libraries in my organization. The final step is to select what format you'd like the output to appear in. Your choices are Excel or JSON. I'm going to generate Excel so we can open up the spreadsheet and take a look at the results easily. Of course, if you intend to import the results into another system, JSON may be more appropriate. We can click Export and we'll get the report generation dialog letting us know that the report is being generated in the background. And we'll be able to check the status through My Reports. Once it completes, you'll receive an email notification that it's ready. One of the advantages of doing this is this allows you to continue to work with the Mend user interface while the reports are being generated, which is especially helpful if you're generating reports with large scopes that may take more than a few seconds. Also, once the report is generated, it will be available for download as many times as you need. Of course, we can still generate on-screen reports to be viewed at any time, simply by selecting your scope and clicking the Apply button. Now, let's go over to the My Reports menu and take a look at what's been generated. Now that the report is completed, we'll see success in this status field, and we'll also receive an email. We can go ahead and download it, which downloads a zip file that contains the report. And again, you can download this as many times as you want after it's generated until it expires roughly a month later. Let's go ahead and open up the zip file and take a look at the contents. Here's our Excel file. We'll open it up and see what's inside. As expected, we have a list of all of the libraries within the inventory scope we had selected, including which product and project they were in. If desired, you can of course use Excel's functions to filter and process the data. Now, let's move on and take a look at the global inventory report. This is useful if you have multiple organizations and have set up a global account to hold all of your global organizations. If you have done this and you have an admin access to the global accounts, global administrator menu, you'll see that we now have the account report export option. If you do have multiple organizations but have not set up a global account, please contact your customer success manager or Mend support and they can help you get that set up. Let's take a look at the account report export options for global organizations. This is similar to what we just did for an individual organization, although note that the only option is to export to Excel. This also can be filtered by library name. This is especially helpful if you're looking for a particular library across all of your organizations, as happened a lot during the Log4j incident. Again, I'll leave this blank and generate a report showing the content, the inventory across all of the organizations which I have access to. Again, you'll get this dialog box, and we'll see the report as pending or in progress in the reports menu. I'll pause the video until the report is created. Once the report has finished being generated, it too is available for download from the My Reports menu and shows the status of success. Notice here that the scope shows us that it's for our entire global organization. And again, we can go ahead and download it as a zip file. We'll go ahead and open up the zip file and take a look at the contents. And the main difference you'll see here is we have now added an organization column, so you can now know which organization contains a particular library. And of course, you can go ahead and use Excel's filtering as before to quickly drill down to the items of interest. This concludes this demonstration of MEN's new asynchronous reporting capabilities for inventory reports. Thank you for taking time to view this presentation. If you'd like additional information about this or other MEN topics, please contact your sales representative or visit us on the web at men.io.